I want to take the time out today to talk about oxymorons. New rules, new sector. First of all, I hear a lot of voices. Who's in charge of the girls? Who's in charge of the girls? The girls are in charge of their motherfucking self. It's crazy because half the motherfuckers laughing about rules being made are the same motherfuckers that need rules. Because if some of y'all knew what boundaries were and fucking respect, you wouldn't go through half the shit that you go through. Period. If you have rules, standards, and boundaries in your regular life, what would be the problem with you having rules, standards, and boundaries on YouTube? I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Your platform is your house. And in your regular everyday life, some people got rules in their real house. Take your shoes off when you come in my house. Take your hat off when you come in my house. Speak when you come in my house. You feel what I'm saying? So if you have rules for your platform and standards and boundaries for your platform, to me, that shit is not childish. It's necessary. It's quite necessary. For instance, okay, I noticed the other day, QB got pissed because a couple of people called into his show, okay? And before they even announced themselves, they just literally just jumped into topic on the conversation that they wanted to go in on. They did not say hello to QB. They did not say hello to the chat. They did not say their name. They just started fucking going. When you come in my house, speak. Speak. Another thing is, and this is one for me too, I don't ever want y'all to think I'm being shady or no shit like that. When I come in someone's chat, what I usually do is I do one great big hello. Hello, host. Hello, moderators. Hello, chat. Hello, fellow content creators. I don't want to be sitting up there doing people individually like, hey, so-and-so, and then a couple seconds later I'm typing again, hey, so-and-so, especially if I'm on someone's platform like Tracy, for instance, because she does a lot of interaction with her chat. Y'all don't really think every couple of 5 seconds she trying to look down in the chat and be like, okay, that comment's not for me. Oh, that one's not for me either. And then you got to divvy it up and shit and figure out who's talking to who's talking about what. I know it can be quite confusing, and it's just a pain sometimes because you're jumping ship and you're skipping over people's questions because you don't catch them because you don't know if they're talking to each other or talking to you, you know. So like I said, I usually do one great big one and call it a day. So don't think just because I don't say it individually, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing love, but I'm doing it as a whole, not individually. And if I go on someone's platform, I don't see it as a sign of disrespect or them trying to belittle me if they're like, hey, so-and-so, we're not cussing tonight, or we're not speaking about this person, so don't bring up their name in my chat or your comment will be deleted. It's necessary, y'all. It really is. And ain't nobody trying to be on this bitch being nobody's fucking YouTube mommy or no shit like that. It's just a respect thing. And they try to keep the comment section under control because if you start talking about someone else might start talking about it. And then they may expect the host to start talking about it. And then next thing you know, you got your fucking name in someone else's title and they confront you about some shit that wasn't even meant for you. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Whatever. But I want to know who's been paying attention. Who's been paying attention to what the fuck is happening with the new sector, the new rules, and the new changes coming about? Things are taking a shift, whether people fucking like it or not. They're even saying things as far as, you think if you don't do content about me and what's going on over here in our sector, that I'm not going to have anything to talk about. You won't. And see, this is going to be quite interesting to see, because when I said a couple of weeks ago that people are at the bottom of the fucking food chain, y'all bitches ain't going to have shit to do but start eating on each other soon. And y'all already been taking bites. I see it. I see it. And this is how it starts every fucking time. Y'all fall in love with each other quote unquote, because you're on the same frequency. You can't stand the same fucking people. You both doing content on the same people. You hate the same cliques. You hate the same groups. Okay. Okay. But what happens when those cliques and groups move the fuck on? And when they move on, they move in harmony. They move in such strong harmony that there is no beef to talk about on their end. There is nothing to say bad. So what motherfuckers got to do now at this point is you got to create a beef. A fake beef. Vegan beef. And this is how the shit starts. You're cool. You're on the same frequency. You hate the same fucking people. Then one day out the blue, there's a teeny tiny misunderstanding without clarification. And one person brings it up in a nice roundabout way. All it takes is for one of those two people to say something so much that the other person can feed off of it and turn it into an issue. And there we have it. We have created what I call vegan motherfucking beef. Good. Good. Eat it up, bitch. Eat it up. Because you're on the platter now. You're being served. That's how this shit is about to go. Did y'all see it earlier? What do y'all think is going to happen within the next week or so? Who y'all think going to be going at it? I saw it. I just want to know if y'all seen it. Stay woke. All y'all, no matter who you are, old, young, new, whatever, stay woke. Because there are some people that are just being used for other people's agenda and what they need done. I see someone on here who is so cool, so down to earth, so transparent. And you got people picking and pulling and tugging on you, trying to get you to pick a side low key. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. And I'm saying this to one person in particular. But if you feel like this is you that I'm talking about, and this is you who needed to hear this, take heed. Take heed. Don't you let nobody on here pull you and put you in an uncomfortable fucking position. I don't give a damn how many subscribers they got. Because if you doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing on here, the numbers are going to come. You're going to grow regardless. Nobody's going to stop your grind, end your bag, or block your fucking shine. But don't let them do it to you. Do not. I see you. You holding strong. You holding your own. You standing on your own too. But don't you let them pull you in the middle of shit. Alright? YouTube is in an awkward place right now. We're about to see relationships be mended. And we're about to see relationships being destroyed. Remain transparent. Don't pick a side. If you fuck with both of them, don't put yourself in the middle. Let that shit ride and let them get down how they get down and let that shit play out. I'm all for change. I'm all for growth. I'm all for development and evolving. You don't have to be complacent with this bullshit. And truth be told, man, when these motherfucking cameras cut and the lights go off and the audience fades, people got real shit on here that they dealing with. Don't let nobody fool you. They real good at pointing the fingers at others and what the fuck they got going on, but they fail to tell you about the real shit they go on in their lives. You don't know that they sleeping with some nigga that got another bitch on the side. You don't know that they a fucking eviction notice away from getting sat out on the goddamn street. Who got fucking babies on the way and shit and ain't even pregnant, but their nigga got a baby on the way. Who can't eat at night. Who's starving. Who borrow money every other day. You're not going to hear that shit. You're not going to hear that. You're going to hear about who was on whose platform and what they were saying over there. and how they feel about it and how this person feel about it, when it's real shit on here that needs to be talked about and discussed. I mean, this is the perfect platform for someone that really needs help to be able to get it. If we all pull together and stop trying to pull each other the fuck apart. But don't nobody want to do that. And see, when S. Hutchinson said, you got to be willing to take a pay cut, that's some real shit. Because you got your day ones that you can depend on and count on, and you know they're going to be standing beside you no matter what way you wobble. And then you got the ones that when they see your commentary changing, they going to change right the fuck with it. And you'll never see them again. Until you get pissed off and be back on that old shit. But anyway, y'all, I just had to get that off my chest. I need to go in here and whip up the spaghetti and the salad, fold these clothes, get some things together for tomorrow. But your girl will be around. I'm going to see y'all later.